Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, said why he didn't want to discard any of his wives. Being in many marriages with leadership is not an option. If you're throwing spouses away, leadership will never let you get married again. Even though I was in awful relationships, I wasn't prepared to end them. In a preview for the Sister Wives Season 19 episode airing on October 20th, Kody, 55, stated, "I didn't want to discard them. Didn't even know I was in terrible relationships." The 18-year-old father added, "You are in a horrible relationship but you are unaware of it. Until you are in a normal relationship with deep emotional intimacy and you don't have the F and F, or F and F and the first word is fight, you simply assume that you are in a normal relationship because all of your friends have the same issue. That only produces orgasms." As he talked about his breakup with Mary Brown, the topic of what his religion's leadership permits in terms of multiple marriages came up. Kody said to Mary, 53, "I wish you would have made your choice sooner," alluding to her decision to end their marriage. "I always had the option to stay." Mary clarified, "I would have left sooner if I had wanted to." Kody wasn't finished though, as he kept making fun of Mary, saying, "You know what truly sucks? Divorce is not the bad thing. It's getting married to the wrong person because you're unsure." Mary said, "Wow, okay, because you married me at 6 months, you married the wrong person and you just didn't know," clearly shocked by Kody's scathing remarks. "All I know is that you and I have different timestamps on when we weren't happy anymore," Kody said, insisting that wasn't what he meant. Mary later spoke candidly with the producers in a one-on-one interview. The mother of one responded, "What's terrible is getting married to the wrong person and not having the grace to tell her until 32 years later." Mary and Kody have been at odds for years, but in the Sister Wives episode that aired on September 22nd, Kody was taken aback to discover that Mary had gone to the church to ask for a spiritual release from her marriage to him. "Each of the 4 of us women married Kody through our church." During a confessional, Mary stated, "It was what we called a covenant, even though obviously none of us can be legally married. Therefore, I believe it would be best to end it as we are not planning to get married and I don't want to be permanently bound to him if he doesn't want me. I'm at a point where I think, let's just separate this completely." Kody didn't want to acknowledge the authority of the church leaders, she continued, so he was kind of resistant to the idea of approaching them. "Mary informed me approximately 8 weeks ago that she would travel to Utah to speak with our church authorities and essentially ask for a divorce. In our church we call it a release," Kody said to the cameras. "We won't make amends under any circumstances because the harm was done so severely. I don't want to be held accountable to the church and all of their bullshit, no matter how we are held accountable to God. Since it took her a long time to realize that it had been done and over for years, I'm going to let Mary go and let her do her thing because if I get upset with her it turns into a fight and I need her to just leave." The relationship of the Brown family on Sister Wives evolved throughout time. They pretended to be a contented polygamous family at first, but as time passed, the facade quickly faded. Fans have observed that Brown family members frequently use the same word when they are uncomfortable, despite efforts to patch up damaged connections. They label the discussion as unsafe and attempt to distance themselves. Throughout the 19 seasons of the show, it has repeatedly occurred. However, what are the opinions of Sister Wives fans? Fans of Sister Wives are tired of being called unsafe. Many Brown family members have acknowledged on screen that they backed off from a talk they considered unsafe. Robyn and her kids are the most notable to use the term. Every time they bring up the notorious Christmas group chat it comes up. Fans, however, are tired of it. Why does the "this isn't safe" argument constantly veer into every discussion and combative situation? One irate Sister Wives fan posted on Reddit, "These are grown adults. Obviously things can be unpleasant and uncomfortable. But will you please take some responsibility? I don't know, I just finished season 19, and I'm practically done watching the rest." According to some observers, the concept had become rather bland over time. Many noted that it's frequently used as a pretext when someone doesn't want to engage in awkward conversation. Commentary from Redditors: "I believe it's a means of avoiding answering. This isn't safe equals there will be a discussion soon in which I will have to answer for my words and deeds." The spouses employed this strategy even more frequently than Kody, which is the worst part. Declaring that something is unsafe is a code word for saying, "Oh, I feel uneasy because people are attempting to hold me responsible. Will the drama in the family ever end?" Christine and Janelle Brown said in recent interviews that they saw a way for Kody and their kids to eventually be back together. Nevertheless, they also admitted that Kody would need to work hard. He hasn't been inclined to do that thus far. The Brown family is not very good at handling awkward talks, as other Sister Wives fans have pointed out. It appears that the family drama will continue for some time to come, unless there is an outside intervention and a willingness to attempt. How do you feel about the current unsafe discussions about Sister Wives? Do you find them annoying? Or do you think they're valuable? Don't forget to post a comment below. Although Sister Wives Season 19 hasn't been doing as well as many viewers had hoped, a spin-off of the show may be on the horizon. Despite being one of the network's longest-running programs, Sister Wives hasn't been doing as well as many viewers had anticipated following a season filled with serious conflict. Despite the fact that the Brown family is going through one of the most trying times in their history, the show has been more concerned with the conflict between Kody Brown and his ex-wives than with their future. His ex-wives have been having a hard time deciding what to do next while Kody and his lone surviving wife, Robyn Brown, work through their relationship and move on. Janelle Brown and Mary Brown are adjusting to life after polygamy, while Christine Brown has been chronicling her new relationship with her now husband David Woolley. Both women left Kody at the end of Sister Wives Season 18, and the new season shows a significant change in their lives. Even if they are both happier, viewers' perceptions of the women have changed because of how drastically they have changed in look on the show. The reality of Sister Wives Season 19 has been less engaging than expected, despite viewers' eagerness to witness the Brown family's current situation. Since Janelle, Mary, and Christine are no longer with Kody and Robyn, their tales have become much more isolated, making it harder for spectators to follow along. Even though the complete Brown family has appeared together a few times, the show has felt uninteresting because of the disparate stories. There hasn't been as much excitement surrounding Sister Wives as there has been in previous seasons, despite the fact that viewers are still interested in watching. Viewers are now more interested in Kody's ex-wives than his current wife since he and Robyn are attempting to make up their own drama in order to remain relevant. Given how poorly things are going, Sister Wives feels as like it might be in jeopardy if the season keeps going in this direction. Some viewers have found themselves disregarding the parts of the series that deal with Kody and Robyn's turmoil, because they are more interested in what is occurring with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Mary has been highly featured in Sister Wives Season 19, and she has been happy to discuss anything that went wrong in her marriage to Kody, since she spoke up about the spiritual release she received from the church, which essentially dissolved their marriage. In the meantime, Janelle and Christine are on quite different paths. Janelle rediscovers herself by connecting with her inner voice and her children, while Christine falls in love. Many people are asking if a spin-off is being filmed for Christine and Janelle to star in after they were recently photographed in Los Angeles with a camera crew, away from the family. Their future is not with several marriages, even though Sister Wives has been a great platform for them to talk about their history. Being together on a Sister Wives spin-off would be fantastic for Christine and Janelle, who are very close, as well as for viewers who have been waiting years for a show that focused on the women's futures. Michael T. Brown was Kody Brown's sole ally with regard to his elder children for a long time. Because of his self-centered outbursts, the Sister Wives star has done a fantastic job of alienating his polygamous family. However, Michael T. frequently chooses to be Switzerland in her interactions with Robyn Brown and her father, wanting to be the one to stabilize the tumultuous household. But after seeing the most recent episode, Michael T. switches sides and confronts Kody about his transgressions. Kody struggles to keep his thoughts to himself. Kody appears completely comfortable putting his elder children under the bus, even though most grown individuals know better than to discuss their kids. The father of 18 continued, "They're deliberately leaving me out of their lives to punish me for a crime I didn't commit." In the latest Sister Wives episode, Kody referred to Maddie Brown as a gossip. The gun salesman also revealed, "You saw Madison take her kids and scuttle them away from me." During his altercation with Robyn, "She kept her pregnancy a secret from me. She never disclosed to me that she was expecting a child. The only thing the kids are upset with him about is the way he has treated his family." Maddie's mother, Janelle Brown, revealed on the same episode. Janelle clarified, the way he has completely ditched out. And really Maddie doesn't have any contact with him. She takes great care of her kids. Evie is 3.5 years old, and Kody hasn't been there since she was born. She also didn't want him to simply show up and say, "Oh, I'm your grandpa," followed by, "What? Who is this man?" Do you understand what I mean? In his confessional, Kody asserted that it was unfair to presume that grandparents could constantly be involved in their grandchildren's lives. However, Maddie and the audience saw it as merely another pretext. Maddie's sister, Kody, decided to confront their father about his thoughtless remarks. The Sister Wives actress corrected the situation on her Patreon. She wrote in a harsh evaluation if he simply said, "Look, I see I did blank wrong," instead of blaming the parents, the children, the way they feel about his relationship with his other wife, rumor, or anything else. "I apologize. Can we discuss it?" That seems like it would make a big difference. Kody told her fans she had to let her father know when she owed him an apology. "I have said, look, Dad, this situation happened," the mother of 3 wrote. "You fulfilled my request for you to accomplish this for me. We're experiencing problems because you blamed someone else." Kody continued by saying that her dad usually accepts responsibility after she calms him down. To get there, though, is a lengthy trip. "I've had to go straight to him and say, look, this is what happened. And he has taken accountability with me," Kody's daughter continued. "He has accepted responsibility, but in the process he also placed the blame elsewhere." Sister Wives viewers are aware that this is a recurring motif in Kody's problem solving. And what I needed, and what I think all of my siblings needed, was for him to not do any blame. Kody continued to tell followers. "Say I'm sorry, but don't necessarily accept full responsibility. I am aware of my mistakes. What can I do to correct them?" The relationship between Kody and Kody is in ruins. Tony Padron added, "There is a certain amount of pride that Kody is showing, and at no point does he want to step down and admit fault, or lay down and become vulnerable." She continued, "He could still say, 'I think you did wrong as well.' But taking some accountability I feel like would go so much way." He's talking about his kids in a really arrogant manner, as if he feels entitled to treat other people the same way because some of them are grown-ups. However, he doesn't really comprehend that they are his children. You will always be in a parental role. And he simply never wants to give up. Tony was accurate in his assessment of the relationship's demise, so hopefully Kody watched this episode. Christine kicking him to the curb made Kody Brown feel better. Kody discussed the breakdown of his marriages to Christine, Janelle, and Mary in Sunday night Sister Wives episode. The former spouses had a sit-down conversation after Mary received approval from their church to formally dissolve her marriage to Kody. Kody paid his first wife, Mary, a visit at her house in Flagstaff to talk about their recent marriage release. He was unaware that the release was authorized by the religious authorities on the basis of abandonment. Kody claims that he never left Mary, describing the assertion as not true at all. Before criticizing her ex-husband, Mary said that Kody disliked the word abandonment. Kody talks about his breakup with Christine, Janelle, and Mary. "The majority of people dislike the truth," she said to the TLC cameras. The 18-year-old father said that he felt compelled to persevere while finding his relationship with Mary dreadful. Kody acknowledged that he knew damn well that he didn't want to be in a relationship with Janelle when discussing their breakup. On the other hand, Kody was glad that Christine had gone. In a solo confessional, he disclosed, "And I know that Christine did me a favor by being brave enough to leave." In 2021, Christine left Kody after deciding she had had enough. Fans of Sister Wives are aware that Christine and Kody ended their relationship in 2021. In a technical sense, Christine ended everything. Despite the fact that their marriage had been obviously failing for many years, Kody was surprised that his spiritual wife of 27 years had the guts to fire him. Packing Kody's things out of her bedroom and putting them in her garage was Christine's first significant relocation. Although Kody was taken aback by her actions, that marked the beginning of Christine's independence. In Sister Wives Season 19, Christine and David Woolley's romance is highlighted. Christine acted quickly after deciding to leave Kody. She soon sold her house in Flagstaff and her land at Coyote Pass and returned to Utah, where she met David Woolley, her present husband. In sharp contrast to her and David's handsy relationship, Christine said on Sunday night that she and Kody never engaged in physical contact during their marriage. This season, viewers of Sister Wives are seeing the blossoming romance between Christine and David. The plot centers on Christine and David during their early years of blissful dating. Between the two, things proceeded really swiftly. Just 1 week into their romance, Christine revealed that she and David exchanged I love yous. According to Christine, David said I love you first, and she returned the compliment right after. She talked about the moment she knew she was in love with David. Christine claimed that one evening when she placed her palm on his heart, she felt it race much like her own, like when she breathed. Christine said, and I just realized I loved him then, and I would do this for the rest of my life. After that, our hearts and souls simply synchronized, and I knew I had been in love with him all my life. Shocking revelations from Sister Wives. Kody Brown's shocking ultimatum and the battle for freedom from the AUB Church. Introduction. The Brown family drama has captivated audiences for years, but things have taken a wild and unpredictable turn in recent months. As more details come to light, especially with the help of sources like Kody Joy of Without a Crystal Ball, fans are finally getting some behind-the-scenes glimpses into the complex dynamics between Kody Brown, his wives, and the Apostolic United Brethren UB Church. One of the juiciest revelations involves Kody's attempts to exert control over his wives' religious freedom, particularly Christine and Mary Brown, and his alleged threats to the AUB leadership. What is Kody trying to accomplish? And how are his ex-wives turning the tables? Let's dive deep into this explosive drama and uncover the truth behind the latest Sister Wives spoilers. Kody Joy drops bombshell about Dave Watson's daughter's revelations. On October 16, Kody Joy, a well-known YouTuber behind the channel Without a Crystal Ball, posted a video that shook the Sister Wives fanbase. In this video, Kody shared a post from none other than the daughter of AUB leader Dave Watson. Melanie Watson had some fascinating and shocking details to share about Kody Brown's interactions with the AUB Church. Melanie claims Kody has been making waves with the AUB leadership, attempting to manipulate the church into controlling his wives. Specifically, Kody is said to have issued threats, demanding that the church deny his estranged wife Christine Brown's release from their spiritual marriage. Why is Kody so desperate to hold on to Christine, and more curiously, why did he barely bat an eye when Mary Brown asked for the same release? Mary Brown's exit from Kody. Why Kody didn't care. Mary Brown, the first wife in the Brown family's plural marriage, shocked fans when she sought a release from her spiritual marriage to Kody through the AUB leadership. After years of feeling unwanted and abandoned by Kody, Mary decided enough was enough. Melanie Watson's post revealed that Kody didn't fight Mary's decision at all. In fact, he didn't seem to care. Mary sought a release because she saw no point in being spiritually bound to someone who clearly didn't want her in his life. But here's the kicker. Kody wasn't emotionally invested in Mary's decision. According to Melanie, Kody was more concerned with the reasoning behind Mary's release. She cited abandonment, something that visibly upset him. Instead of processing Mary's exit, Kody reportedly tried to pivot the conversation to Christine, the wife who had left him a year earlier. It's clear that Mary's departure didn't even faze Kody, but Christine's exit? That was a different story entirely. Kody's fixation on Christine's release. What's his true motive? Why was Kody so obsessed with Christine's decision to leave him? According to Melanie Watson's insights, Kody went to great lengths to try and control Christine's exit from their spiritual marriage. Kody reportedly demanded that the AUB leadership not grant Christine a release, claiming he had done nothing to justify their split. It's clear that Kody believed Christine's departure wasn't warranted and felt that the church had no right to grant her freedom. The most jaw-dropping part? Kody allegedly tried to use the church's authority as a weapon against Christine, threatening the AUB leadership with consequences if they allowed her to go free. Melanie Watson revealed that Dave Watson, the AUB leader, was visibly upset by Kody's attempts to interfere. But what was driving Kody's desperate need to maintain control over Christine? The battle of control. Kody and Robyn Brown versus Christine Brown. For years, Christine was one of the more agreeable wives, always following the rules and maintaining her role in the plural marriage. But as her relationship with Kody deteriorated, Christine decided she wanted out, and she wasn't about to let Kody or anyone else stop her. According to multiple reports, Kody and Robyn, his favorite wife, were determined to prevent Christine from securing her release. In one memorable episode of Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn insisted that Christine needed to go to the AUB church to get an official release. Christine, however, had already mentally and emotionally left the church years earlier. In her mind, she didn't need their permission to move on. But Robyn disagreed, even going so far as to say that Christine wouldn't truly be divorced from Kody until she was in a relationship with another man. Christine outsmarts Kody and Robyn freedom at last. Christine, as it turns out, was one step ahead of Kody and Robyn the entire time. Instead of going through the church for her release, Christine took matters into her own hands. She left the church, left Kody, and found new love with David Woolley. While Kody and Robyn clung to the idea that Christine's freedom depended on the church, Christine took control of her own destiny, proving that she didn't need anyone's permission to move on. When Christine publicly announced her relationship with David Woolley, Robyn's assertion that Christine wouldn't be truly divorced until she was with another man was immediately rendered irrelevant. Christine had outsmarted them both, walking away with her freedom and a new life. The power struggle. Kody's frustration with AUB leadership. While Christine may have found her way out of Kody's grasp, Kody hasn't stopped trying to manipulate the situation. Melanie Watson's posts indicate that Kody's continued interactions with the AUB leadership reveal a man who's still trying to maintain power over his wives, despite the crumbling of his once mighty plural family. Kody's frustrations are further compounded by the fact that Christine and Janelle, two of his former wives, are thriving without him. They're living their best lives, while Kody struggles to pick up the pieces of his once massive family. The question remains, will Kody ever truly relinquish control? Or will his desperate attempts to maintain power over his ex-wives and the AUB church only lead to more heartbreak? Should Janelle and Christine seek an official release out of spite? With Christine's relationship with David Woolley solidifying her freedom, some fans are left wondering, should Christine and Janelle officially seek releases from the AUB church? Melanie Watson's post suggests that the church would grant any of the women a release if they felt it necessary. But should they bother, especially since both women have already moved on with their lives? For Christine, the question is likely moot. She's already made her stand, and her new relationship is all the proof she needs that she's free. But for Janelle, who remains on amicable terms with Kody, the decision is more complicated. Should she seek a release to drive home the point that she's done with Kody for good? Or is it unnecessary, given that she's already living an independent life? The drama between Kody Brown and his ex-wives continues to unfold in unpredictable ways, with the AUB church caught in the crossfire. As Kody fights to maintain control, his ex-wives, particularly Christine and Mary, are carving out lives for themselves, free from the constraints of their plural marriage. The battle for spiritual release may seem trivial to outsiders, but for the Brown family, it's a symbolic representation of their freedom from Kody's control. Will Kody's efforts to manipulate the AUB leadership backfire? And what's next for the Brown family? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. The drama is far from over. Season 19 Secrets, explosive family drama, and Kody Brown's strained relationships. Welcome to the ultimate deep dive into Sister Wives Season 19. If you thought the drama between Kody Brown and his 3 ex-wives was explosive in previous seasons, just wait, because things are only getting more heated. Season 19 promises the biggest revelations yet, not only from Kody's former spouses but also from his children, who are stepping out of the shadows to reveal how growing up in the Brown family has affected them. Get comfortable because we're diving headfirst into the secrets, betrayals, and shocking confrontations that you never saw coming. As Season 19 unfolds, it's impossible to ignore the growing tension in the Brown family. Kody Brown, once the patriarch of a sprawling polygamous family, is now faced with increasing isolation as his former wives, Janelle, Christine, and Mary, continue to confront him for past grievances. With 3 of his ex-wives turning against him, it seems that even his children are joining the fray, eager to share their side of the story. But which child had the courage to stand up to Kody, accusing him of manipulation and brainwashing? The big bombshell of Season 19 isn't just about Kody's ex-wives, it's about his children. For years, Kody's 18 children have mostly stayed out of the spotlight, with a few exceptions like Maddie Brown Brush, who has occasionally shared glimpses into her strained relationship with her father. But now, as more and more of Kody's children speak out, we're learning just how fractured the Brown family has become. A childhood in the spotlight, How Kody's fame impacted his children. Life in front of the cameras isn't easy for anyone. But growing up on a reality TV show adds a whole new level of complexity. Kody Brown's children have lived their formative years in the public eye, but some of them have managed to stay out of the limelight. One such child is Logan Brown, who has chosen a quieter life away from the family drama. However, that doesn't mean he escaped unscathed from the chaos of the Brown household. On a recent episode, Kody revealed that one of his children confronted him in a brutally honest way. The child told Kody, "You're an hole. I'm never talking to you again. You manipulated me and you brainwashed me." Although Kody didn't name the child, fans were quick to speculate that it could be Garrison or Gabriel Brown, given the tense moments they've shared with their father over the past few years. The COVID-19 pandemic was a major turning point for the Brown family. Kody's strict pandemic protocols drove a wedge between him and some of his children, most notably Garrison and Gabriel. Their relationships with Kody took a turn for the worse when Kody refused to relax his rules, leading to heated arguments and emotional confrontations that aired on national television. Garrison and Gabriel, who were once close to their father, became increasingly frustrated with his behavior, and many fans believe that one of them was the child who lashed out at Kody in private. Another of Kody's children who has spoken out this season is Maddie Brown Brush. Over the years, Maddie has made it clear that she doesn't approve of her father's choices, particularly the way he has treated her mother Janelle. Maddie has worked hard to create a stable life for her own children, but it's clear that her relationship with Kody is strained. This season, Maddie revealed that she keeps her children away from Kody, a decision that has shocked fans but resonated with many who sympathize with her position. While most of Kody's children seem to have distanced themselves from him, there's one notable exception: Robyn Brown's children. Throughout season 19, viewers have noticed that Kody appears to have a much closer relationship with Robyn's kids than with the rest of his children. But why? Is it because of Kody's deep connection with Robyn? Or is there something else going on behind the scenes? Fans are buzzing with speculation, wondering if Kody's favoritism toward Robyn's children is yet another reason why his other kids feel alienated. Could it be that Robyn's children are the only ones who still see Kody as a father figure? And if so, what does that mean for the rest of the Brown family? One of the most shocking revelations of season 19 is Kody's refusal to take responsibility for the fractured relationships with his children. In a candid moment, Kody told viewers that it's not his job to repair his relationships with his kids, or even his grandchildren. This admission has left fans stunned and outraged, with many taking to social media to express their disbelief. How can Kody be so detached from the family he worked so hard to build? But for Kody, it seems like the blame falls squarely on his children. He believes that they're the ones who have chosen to walk away, and he's not willing to chase after them. This attitude has only deepened the rift between Kody and his kids, leaving viewers wondering if there's any hope for reconciliation. As we continue to watch Sister Wives season 19 unfold, one thing is clear: the Brown family is more divided than ever. Kody's once large and united family is now fractured beyond recognition, with each member seemingly going their separate ways. Will Kody be able to mend these broken relationships, or is it too late? More shocking confessions from the Brown kids. As more of Kody's children come forward with their stories, we can expect even more emotional confrontations and shocking revelations. Will Logan finally speak out about his experiences growing up in the Brown household? And what about the younger kids? How are they coping with the family drama? Christine's life after Kody. Christine has moved on from Kody and seems to be thriving in her new life, but will she continue to open up about the emotional toll of their marriage? Fans are eager to see how Christine navigates life as a single woman and what her future holds. Robyn's struggle to hold the family together. Robyn may be Kody's last remaining ally, but even she seems to be feeling the strain. How much longer can she defend Kody's actions before she, too, starts to question their relationship? Sister Wives season 19 is shaping up to be the most dramatic season yet, with no shortage of heart-wrenching moments and explosive confrontations. Kody Brown's once strong family is now crumbling around him, and viewers are left wondering if there's any hope for reconciliation. As we watch the drama unfold, one thing is certain: this season will be one for the history books.